Dude, these are dope.
What do we got?
I mean, it looks like these might be steel toe. They're super strong construction. I'm definitely going to be trying these out. I'm going to assume they're probably super expensive. Yeah, 220 bucks. These are 205. These are kind of similar to what I have on. I like the black and the gray. Yeah, I might try both of these actually. Let me see what else is over here. So a couple things that I like in terms of boots. I like the side zip boots, and I like a really high, like a high top. Yeah, because I'm getting older. You know what I mean? Like my balance isn't what it used to, and I'm always worried if I were to get into a hands-on situation, not having that ankle support. You know, I know it's like kind of crazy to think about that, but it is something that I worry about. Yo, these are sick. Look at those. Oh, these must be like the ratcheting. Yo.
My dad has a set of those, and he wears them every day.
Of these? Just like these?
No. Ones with the ratchet on it.
So my only issue with that is like I would hate for this to fail. You know what I mean? Like I don't see any option for these to have regular strings in them.
Right.
So if like this were to break, am I going to have to come in and swap them out?
Right.
So as much as I think these are dope, that's a no-go for me. I don't want anything that I have to worry about taking time out of my day to figure out how to fix it. All right, so these are 150. Just out of the three options, this one, and this one, I'm not feeling this one. This one doesn't hit me the same. I'm gonna try these two. This is the Pittsburgh and this is the Camden. So I'll see if they'll give me a couple pair and we'll try them on over here. All right, be right back. Camden and the Pittsburgh a little bit easier.
The other one that's really nice if you still wanting an all black option is the Evanston.
Okay.
Very similar, not as like beefy as the other two would be. And then that heel is made actually with the outer sole of our key region,
Okay.
which just makes your footsteps overall lighter compared to something that's a bit more heavier.
What brand? What model is this one?
That looks like, is that a safety toe?
Nope.
That looks like an older Target, one of our hikers.
I can't believe how comfortable they are.
Yeah.
Like it literally blows my mind. Like I've had oh my God. Bro, you know how you put it on, you're like, oh man.
They actually, based off of fan feedback from the Target, made, where is it? The Target 4 Workboot right here into a carbon fiber. But it's not all black. Currently they're testing out just the brown one.
It's gonna be hard to beat these.
Pardon?
I said it's gonna be hard to beat these.
True. Very true.
Like I can already tell. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. Take your time. Feel free to
And
walk
so you
around.
said this has a carbon fiber toe.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not even broken in, and it's like perfect.
Yeah, the thought process behind all the work boots is meant to be just worn straight out of the box so you can go right to the work site. And then definitely the Camden's more one of my rugged type of shoes. If it was kind of more like light duty work, then the lighter styles typically are over on that side. But everything on this wall should be pretty sufficient.
So these are like a lighter material that are over here.
Just like lighter duty. So like let's say you're not really on a work site, more in the boardroom, but needing to still have a safety toe because the job site requires it. Kind of more over there. The San Jose's, which are just kind of like the Timberland looking ones, the all leather upper.
Yes.
That one and the Cincinnati, they've been around with Keen since like 2010. So those are like definitely the bread and butter of the utility line. Everything else are kind of like caveats of it.
You know, I patrol this entire area and Old Town as well as like some of the more rougher areas of Portland. So like I need a heavy, really well constructed boot, and I usually wear more of like the high-tech sneaker type style boots.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing that they're starting to tear and crease and
that's just due to as well. This is kind of more like my warehouse. Like if you're on concrete, but you still need to
Yeah.
It's not meant for that.
Okay.
Definitely an all leather upper will help benefit that from not happening so quickly.
Yeah.
But if it is truthfully just 1,000% transparency, a boot you wear every day, day in, day out,
Yeah.
you definitely want to try, if you're able to switch it out week by week. So like one pair you wear religiously one week, the other one, because that just helps the longevity.
Yeah.
Truthfully, each shoe is only going to give you about 500 miles.
Oh, wow.
Anything past that is kind of really pushing it.
Okay.
Especially too, like at the bottom for your foot,
Yeah.
you want to make sure you still have that ample support.
Okay, can I just say that you have been extremely helpful,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate this breakdown because like this is all great information,
Absolutely.
and I really want to invest in a good pair of boots because I'm on my feet so much, you know, and we walk miles a day. So,
Same. Yeah, absolutely.
will you do me a favor?
Sure.
We're gonna go to a law enforcement store and we're gonna check out the boots over there. Will you put these back for me?
Yeah.
Can I have you hold them? We'll be back in like an hour and a half,
Oh
maybe.
yeah, I'm here all day. Absolutely, yeah.
What was your
first
name?
Oh, sorry. It's Sheena.
Sheena, Damien.
Damien, nice
Yeah,
to meet
nice
you.
to meet you. That's
Yeah.
Skylar.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. Yeah.
You are phenomenal, and this was great information, and these are awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be hard to beat these, to be honest with you, man. Like, I'm willing to go and check out Galls, but these are so good. It's like you put them on and it's perfect. I already know.
That's good feedback too to hear too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. No worries. Of course.
All right, it's gonna be a tough one to beat. So we're gonna go hit the other store and see what they got. But even the service, man, like it makes you want to purchase from places when people really take the time to explain to you the product and explain to you how it's gonna be beneficial to you. Like all that information, that's great information for people who are working and need to have solid footwear. Anybody can say, yeah, I got this in this size and try it on. If you like it, I'll ring you up. But she gave so much information as to what to look for in a good set of boots. I'm almost willing to just buy the shoes off of the rip, off of GP, you know? Is that for today?
Yeah.
You're closed?
Come on.
You sure?
Closing at 2.
Okay.
Closing at 2 and legally have to take a lunch.
Okay. My name is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice to
how
see
you
you, man. God, I'm like, I used to work with somebody here, and it's you.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. We're looking for boots.
Which kind?
I normally get the Merrill Moab 2s, but I wanted to see what else you had. So we're making the.
Red bags, 511 still.
Nice. We're making video for the security guard channel and trying to get some people to find good boots.
The Moab 3s are in now too.
That's my brand. That's my brand. What's the price on the 3s?
About 175.
Ooh.
But at that price point, it's pretty damn good because people are going nuts for these.
Okay.
Wait, it's no cap, right?
Okay.
No laces, no waterproof.
They're not waterproof.
No, and
Okay.
they're $215.
And cops are picking these up?
Firefighters and EMS mostly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's so special about them?
What an outstanding question.
You're like great question.
I
don't know.
wore them for a day. I don't like loose boots, man. I like
Yeah.
laces.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Let me try those 3s on. You got them in 13?
Yep.
How's business been?
It's beyond being able to keep up with.
That's good.
Beyond.
Well, things keep going the same way they're going on the West Coast. I'm sure everybody be gearing up here pretty soon.
They're gonna start calling in PMCs, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're calling in PMCs. That party's gonna knock out real quick.
It's so hard to just not buy these like flat out because like I know these boots are good. You know what I mean?
Tried and true.
I love the side zip. I love everything about these boots. The only complaint is that I have worn like the latest pair of these boots, same brand, same I think they were the 2s though. I've had these when I was working retail security. Now that I'm doing patrol security, it was the first time that I've ever used these to walk. And you know, I might walk 4 to 6 miles a day. So you take that and multiply that by 4 to 5 days. That's a lot of mileage that I'm putting on boots. And so they creased and they wore down a lot faster than what I expected, but I've never used them in a patrol capacity. But I know off the bat that these are waterproof. I know off the bat these are comfortable. I know that they have all of this ankle support. This is so important for me. You know what I mean? Like I want that type of support, that length that's on there. It's got the side zip. I already know what these feel like before even putting them on. Like it's hard to not just buy these as opposed to going with the other brand. You know what I mean?
Right. What was the lady saying about having 2 pairs and alternating every week?
Yeah, I mean,
just heard that story too. Some guy told me he got 7 years out of 1 pair or 2 pairs because he changed every other day or something like that.
I mean, look, if I had the money to, I work in security. I'm not a cop. You know what I mean? Like if I had the money, then this wouldn't be, hey, let's go find the best pair of affordable boots. I would just buy everything.
Just cut back on coffee for a few weeks.
Cut back on some of that lunch I'm eating, probably.
Get
I
that
could
summer
spend
bug going.
$300 something bucks. I would just buy $300 and something boots, not 2 pairs.
You know what's crazy? My wife, like in passing, she knows exactly what I spend my money on. I'll be like, oh, I wish I could afford that. She's like, oh, if you weren't spending $8 for this and $20 for that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess.
Fired.
Shots fired. All right, let me lace these up. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you could sell your wife on the longevity of it, you know.
bro.
2 pairs will last you twice as long as if you bought them separated
I
out.
feel like you need to try these boots on to understand how good they feel.
Bro, I'm a 9.5. That's gonna feel like a.
No, not the, I mean, but no, like there's a 9.5 right there. I want you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Clouds.
Dude, it's, you don't realize how bad the boots that you've been wearing are until you put on a new pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's a tough comparison.
The solution's right in front of you. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I play basketball in these. Like that's how good they feel. They feel like sneakers, bro. Ooh. All right, I need you to try these on. I need here's a 9.5 right here. I just need you to feel. I'm gonna give you the right boot. You're a soldier.
I'm offended.
You're a Marine.
There you go. Shit's religious, man.
You're like, hey,
You know better.
sir,
You know
how dare you?
All right.
All right, here we go.
And here. Anything in there?
I took it out.
Holy shit.
Bruh. Am I lying or what?
I feel like I didn't put anything on. It just feels like I put like a pad under my socks. That's all it feels like.
It's like that condom ad. It's like it's not even there.
Yeah, exactly.
Which everyone knows, it's like it's there.
Yep.
But these, on the other hand, isn't that a good fit? Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah. Holy crap.
Like when you talk about running and like doing physical stuff, running, climbing. I mean, I don't know how many security guards are doing that kind of stuff, but
Oh, that ankle
dude,
support.
right?
It's like enough give that it's not going to stiffen, but it's like course correction. You can see it bending in the front of the foot.
Yeah.
It's like,
So the question is,
oh,
do I take out the hot new chick, or do I go back home to the tried, and true, and trusted Old Faithful? That's the question. I think we'll go with these today since they're a shoe that I'm comfortable with and already know pretty well. And then I can put 6 months in these and see where I'm at. I already know if these fail between now and then, I've got the other boots that I have already tried on over at Keen that I know are going to be there.
Okay.
So we'll do that. We'll go with these, and then those will be the next ones that I try. So
Sounds good.
unless I can get Alex to buy the other pair so that I can do a review on both.
Right off.
Yeah, company write-off. We'll see. We'll ask. At the end of the day, I went with the tried and true Merrell Moab 2 boot. Actually, this is the Moab 3. And I'm going to assume that this version is a little bit higher in terms of the neck of the ankle support. Looks a little bit higher than the old model. Also, it's got like a little bit more reinforced eyelets here on the side of the boot that I can see. Other than that, pretty basic and similar to the other boots that I've purchased in the past. And again, I've never had this boot fresh out of the box for my patrol job. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this because I know again what I'm getting. I feel very comfortable and confident in this boot. And then we'll see how it holds up putting in the mileage that I do working downtown. And then at the end of the day, if this doesn't work out, I know I can go back to that Keen. I really did like that Keen boot. I really wanted to purchase it. It was a little bit bulky. If I can find one negative about that boot, it was a little bit bulky. It was a tad bit heavy. So I feel pretty solid about grabbing these and going with these, and we'll just see how they hold up over the next 6 months. If I can't get 6 months out of them, then we know we got to go a different direction. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys.